Where you at? Where you at? Hey, hilarious Ashanti. Hey, Miss Wilson. Hey, Shadow. Hey, hey, hey. Where you at? Y'all, Mama made some chili. Yeet the D. Let me tell y'all a question. This chili. Hey, Tina. What's going on? Y'all, we're going to get deep tonight. We're going to get deep tonight. I'm all done. Hey, hey, Danny. How are you? Danny, I've been meaning to inbox. Listen, let me tell you a question. Everybody that I said I was going to inbox back, once I got home from the hospital, I'm ready now. I'm going to go back over my messages. It probably will be tonight or tomorrow. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Candace. Hey, Miss Davis. How you? Hey, Christine. I'm good. How are you? Good evening, Nicole. How are you, love? I'm great. Today's been one of them days. I was supposed to do my pop-up today, y'all, but it's been a crazy day. See, look. I was supposed to get my hair done this morning. That didn't happen. I was supposed to do my pop-up. That didn't happen. You had chili yesterday, Miss Risha. Mama did her thing with this chili. Let me tell you a question. I don't understand. We having like a, what do they call that, Indian summer? Because it was like 80 degrees today in October. Normally where it's freezing and cold. Hey, Apex. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You got to go back and watch the video. Like 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to get my neck fixed. What y'all cook today? Let's start there. Before we get into this topic. Mama made some chili. Oh my gosh. But, you know, normally October this is chilly weather, but it ended up being 80 degrees today. Hey, Jit, Namet, Chris, thank you. I can't even say your name. What you cooking, Christine? What y'all about to cook today? LaWanda's kitchen. My Sunday is going. It's going. I was supposed to get my hair done this morning. I didn't. Y'all see from the last video that the Rugrats came and Chris and they knew space. I was supposed to do a pop-up today. I wasn't able to do that. Hey, last of a dying breed, what's going on? This chili good. You ain't cook, Miss Wilson? What? Hey, Emmerich 5. Rice Jackson. Oh, that sounds so good. Y'all, I told y'all I'm trying to get my back big. Apex, you made hamburger helper cheese with French fries. Yeet the I bet you it still was good. That used to be my kids' favorite, Danny. My favorite thing for me to cook. And then I started cooking white chicken chili. Now that's their favorite. Chicken chili. But my favorite food to eat is chili. One of them. One of my favorite homemade meals. I don't know, after the other night on that other live, y'all, I think I'm done with crab legs. And yeet the D. Dressing collard green. Tamara, is it Thanksgiving up in there? I smelt that when you said that. It said I'm having an error in my froze, y'all. Dressing collard green. Make chicken yam potatoes. That sounds so good. Meatloaf and broccoli. Last of Don Breed. Meatloaf is one of my favorites. That sounds delicious too. Hell, I was starving. I'll make some white rice, neck bones, lime bean. Okay, now come on with the coming on, Danny. What? Burgers and fries, Christine. Listen, if y'all ask Binky what's my favorite food, y'all tell me what she gonna say. Burgers. I'll choose a burger over everything. Y'all know in the dating world they say I done heard two funny things. They said, if you take a woman, if a man take you to a 5-star restaurant, don't ask for no burger and don't ask for no ranch. Well, sir, deuces, don't take me then. You today. No. Hey, Jennifer. Danny, you know you got a job now. I ain't tired of something about that. But it's a new song that I want for a new intro. And this is gonna be my intro for the duration. I might add all the other ones as my outro, but I need this one. Sitting here counting my blessings. Ain't no need for stressing in my life. But I think the rule, Danny, is that we have to find one that's kind of like not original, so I don't get copyrighted. I don't know. Hey, Bryson. Lisa Bell. Happy Sunday, love. Oh, your mama cooked that time. Okay, I was gonna say you getting down, get funky, Lou. Like I thought you were cooking because you was. That's one of them. I'm in love. One of them I'm in love meal. Or a mama meal. Jit, I'm thinking about frying some fish tonight. I want some catfish. Jit, that sounds so good. Y'all know catfish used to be my favorite fish, and then I realized that's what was the part of the problem with my headaches. Number 5, I can't pronounce your first name. What you mean? What am I doing? I'm just chilling. We doing our normal Sunday night gathering. Y'all tap the screen to like the stream. It's enough people in here now. Go with y'all friend and them. Did I say hi to you, Lisa? I just noticed your hand up there. Hey, love. Hey, Melissa. You can use them same pictures. I don't know how y'all be getting them pictures, but you can use them same ones. But I want that song, Danny. It's called, I don't know what it's called, but I just said it. Sitting here counting my blessings. Ain't no need for stressing in my life. That one. That song. Who sing that song? It's been stuck in my head for a whole week. I'm still gonna rock my something about that. And Binky got that new song coming. And when you do it, Danny, when you do it, send me your Cash App. If y'all got anybody that y'all want in on this topic, y'all see what the topic is, right? I need some lotion on my hands. What? WTF? Y'all see what the topic is, right? If y'all got anybody y'all want to send a little message to, tell them go ahead, tap in, and listen to what you got to say. I know I'm early tonight, so we probably don't have a lot of our, we got 87 people in here. That's good. I love y'all so much for that. Original Ray. Look at God. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Original Ray. Sitting here counting my blessings. Look at him. Right there, Danny. But I don't know how you do that. It's Vicky. Hey, love. Miss Stacy J. Hey, Mama Say. I came in this time for this subject since I moved back to Detroit. A lot has came to light, but God, as I forgive and leaving people alone. Whoa, see? See what I'm talking about? Because guess what, Stacy? I bet you over there now, Sam. I bet you over there, count your blessings. Right? Eat today. Eyes of Resilience. I like that name. Finally caught it live. We here every Sunday night between 6 and 7. We start between 6 and 7. We try to go for 2 hours. Lately, we've been going for an hour. If the topic and the energy is good, we go for 2 hours a couple of times and lost track of time because people had to get ready to go to bed for work. Right? Bubble butter shots make you cry. Jasmine, I don't understand that. So, Miss Stacy. Okay, y'all chime in. Let's get this conversation rolling. Forgiving apologies that you never get. Is that easy to do? I want to hear y'all take on it. Is it doable? Is that an obtainable goal? Look, I'm acting like I'm at work. Is that an obtainable goal? I wanted to say to Mama so bad I should call her, because she don't be watching YouTube, and she gonna give me this bowl. Now the pot of chili she made was about this tall, right? And she gave me a bowl. Y'all see how little this bowl is? Wait, don't play with me, Mama. Quit playing. She gonna see this and cuss me out. So what y'all, 89. It went from 89 to 111. 111. Excuse me. Is it easy to forgive without an apology, basically? Now, Miss Stacy J says she just moved back to Detroit, and a lot of things came to light. So as she was forgiving people, she started leaving them alone. All depends. Barbara Tones, hey, what's up? All depends on the growth of the person. That's true. But whether you're growing or have grown or not, this goes back to Wisdom Wednesday. Expectations, right? Mama Shay, have you ever not hated or loved a person, but your feelings are numb towards a person pertaining to a parent? Yeetity. Nah. A person, yes. A parent, no. I love both of my parents. But I have, hell, my whole family. I don't hate them. I can't say that I love them. I can't say that I dislike them. I just don't. I feel nothing. I guess that's what you would call it. I ain't fucking with you. I don't expect you to fuck with me. Back to Miss Tone's comment. She said, depends on the person's growth. The growth of the person. I can see that. Because remember back last year when I used to do the motivational Mondays and I said apology accepted, access denied. Sometimes people apologize. And how do we even know when these apologies are coming from a sincere space? You know what I'm saying? How do we know when someone is apologizing that they're actually sincere with it? Right? Because sometimes they just be apologizing to shut you the fuck up or make you feel good or move on. That's what we got to start at first. Is this if we get one, is this apology even real? Right? So we never know if it's real or not. And once we figure out if it's real, if we get it, do we choose to accept it? I'm going to have to go with Miss Barbara. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. I'm going to have to go with Yeetity. I'm going to have to go with Barbara on this one. Because I think that the more and more I think about it, I think it does depend on the growth of the person. Because there's times where I think I have thought, and y'all know I always throw myself in the sauce. I always do it. There's times where I have thought that somebody owed me an apology, right? And I said, well, I ain't fucking with them until they apologize. And even when they apologize, I ain't fucking with them. But that goes back to that Wisdom Wednesday when I said expectations. Expect nothing from no one. If you do me wrong, if you disrespect me, if you dog me, if you do whatever you did, whatever, I no longer expect you to apologize. Because I'm going to tell you, one of the reasons is never expect, when you have started accepting people for who they are, then you don't expect them to apologize. Especially if you accepted them for being a fucked up person. I got to find this on my Instagram. If you accepted them as being a fucked up person, why would you accept or expect an apology from somebody that's fucked up? So you're going to have to move along and just forgive them, right? But don't hold no grudges. Don't block your blessings. Don't block your blessings by not doing so. Right? Now, y'all know when the conversation good, I don't get bagged up. I get bagged up with them comments. Miss Stacey J said, yes, I'm counting my blessings. It was not that easy for me because I thought these people I call family really love me. And it hurt, but I'm good now as I am still healing. Miss Stacey J, some things, sometimes lessons are blessings, right? Look at it as a blessing. Back to my song. Sitting here counting my blessings. Hey, why is that song stuck to me? Christine Jefferson. I feel like it's hard to forgive, but you have to pray for them. Yeah. You know what? I no longer, so that I don't miss my blessings, because sometimes we can be ignorant. Admitting our own faults. I know sometimes I can be ignorant as TF. I just pray for people as a whole. I just put everybody in one category, and then I'll have my certain specific people that I pull out and give special prayers, special prayer requests for, right? Because I don't be like, F them, I ain't praying for them. Yeetity. Danny B say, yeah, I'm at a point where it's like I don't even need an apology from someone anymore. It's like I forgive them for my own sanity and peace. Bingo! Right there. Right there. But I love them from a distance, period. Danny, that's what, listen, when I told y'all I'm on my life as like a box of chocolate stays, this is part of what I mean. And it's not that you don't need the apology. You ain't expecting one. I've heard people say, well, I want an apology, and they need that apology for closure. Or to make, right? Now, if you're on the other side of the fence and you the one doing the bullshit, yeah, my hands look horrible. You better add apology in your to-do list. Because sometimes that can make it right with somebody who's looking down. Y'all, I used to be so ignorant. I used to say, I don't apologize for shit I do. I know what the fuck I do. I don't apologize for shit I say. Because I know what the fuck I said. Yeetity. Bryson 24 said, yes, it is. If you're a good person and have genuine intentions, you let people be and let go and let God. That's right, Bryson. Amen. Let the church say amen. Yeetity. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. And then he said, it's hard to tell when people are even sincere anymore. And I'm tired of giving people second chances, and I'm the one that, yep. I'd rather just keep the ones who look. Man. I talked about, I think last year I had a couple of the motivational Mondays on those. Them second and third and fourth chances and then the same shit. Y'all, what's the definition of insanity? The definition of insanity is doing the same shit over and over again expecting different results. Are you serious? What they be saying? Boy, stop. No. You can't keep giving chance after chance after chance, then they keep doing the same shit. And there we look. Sitting there looking. No. If we get one, take it and leave that person. Yeah. And you're right, Barbara. If you do get one, yeet to thee. Still, if you get one, don't change your thought process and or your plans towards that person. Because then what Barbara said is kind of folds into what Danny just said. You get one, right? This person feel like that's the green light for them to do that insanity bullshit. Come back around and try it again. No. No. What, you gonna apologize a million times and I'm gonna forgive you a million times? You just gonna no. So this is a part of breaking the cycle. What they say? Breaking generational curses. It's all in the plan. It's in the book. It's in the good book. Is what I'm gonna call it, the good book. Kimberly Hines said, yes, your family that you thought you would have while growing up is very different when you're an adult. Very different, Kim. Very different. Man, sometimes I don't want to be. When my grandma used to tell me to stay in a child's place, I wish I would have for a little bit longer in life. A little bit longer. That's probably why Binky and them act like that. They want to still remain in the child's place. It's too late. Y'all grown now. When they do apologize, say sorry. They don't mean it. Sometimes they don't, Christine. Sometimes they just, especially if you find someone that's in a habit of, all I gotta do is apologize, or I'll just apologize. And then repeat the cycle, That's that bullshit. Make sure y'all tap the screen and love the stream. Eyes of Resilience. When I was about 15, I told my mom what her then husband did to me. Never got an apology until she walked in on him and my little sister. It hurt me to my soul, but I accepted her apology and moved on. Man, Eyes of Resilience. You just had to. At that point, that's when you just gotta wash your hands of it. I hear a lot of that. People don't believe stuff until they see it. I'm sorry that happened to you, love. And with a name like that, I bet you're overcoming, if not already overcame, that obstacle. That may be like a lifelong task to overcome it. But just going by your name, I'm sure that you are. Last one, Diane Bree say, I've been on my own since I was 14. Took care of myself. I gave my mother for my childhood and tried to start fresh as an adult. But now I bless her. See? And sometimes you have to. Let me tell y'all something real quick, and then I'm going to keep on going because I know I'm falling behind. And this is what makes these conversations so good and deep, and this is why I love y'all. I never understood like why my mother had all these kids and I was only one that my grandmother had to raise, right? I never understood that. All the holidays, all the summers, and all of that, I never understood it. But yet I never disrespected that lady. Okay? My mother. I shouldn't call her that lady. My mother. I never disrespected her. But when she got sick, I still acted just as a daughter should act. An eldest daughter. Right? When things started to fall apart, I still attempted to play my role. Less than 24 hours before she passed away, I got an apology. With an explanation. Back then, I was at a stage in my life to where I was always hungry and thirsty for just an apology. Okay? So that did something to my soul that made me excited. I was like, oh yes, I finally got that apology along with an explanation, so I'm good. And she passed away the next morning. as I got older, I started to feel like if a certain time frame passed and there's no apology involved, it's not. When I do get it, it's not sincere. I don't give a fuck what you tell me and how much nerve you had to give up to get it, to say it. Too much time don't want pass. Apology accepted, access denied. We're not doing that. I feel you, last of a dying breed. You're a tough one, sis. Danny said, I apologize all the time. Should I feel like I apologize too much? But I'm like, I like to treat people the same way I want to be treated. That's right, Danny. And sometimes when you over apologize, you have to step back, step back and look at yourself. Because I used to be the one to apologize just to keep the peace, even if I knew I wasn't wrong. Apologize just to keep that sisterly relationship going, or whatever. Even though I knew, I felt it in my soul that I wasn't the cause or the wrong or whatever the fuck made it go bloop. Y'all tap the screen to love the stream. So fall up out that habit, Danny. If that's what you're still doing, that no, don't stop doing that. No, if you wasn't at fault, stand on your shit. That's what you do. Doing the same stuff over and over again. Yes. Mama say your service nervous is going in and out. It still is. My service is nervous. Yeet it is. My service still going out, in and out? Hey, Azzy Galloway. Hey, Cookie. Speaking for myself, I have a very forgiving spirit. No apology needed. You live, learn, and grow from the situation. That's true. It's Vicky. That's true. You can have, in my opinion, speaking for me, I have a very forgiving spirit. Sometimes I feel like I ain't doing it genuinely. I'm doing it because this is what God taught me and told me I need to do, and this is the way I was raised. Hey, Starla. Right? But sometimes I feel, sometimes that just, this glare make my glasses is clean, y'all. But sometimes that apology, depending on what the situation is, what the circumstance is, what happened, what was said, an apology is all that's needed. Or all that was needed, right? Am I still skipping, y'all? I done got stuffed off this chili and still chomping. But some people don't need it. You're welcome, Danny. Starla says, forgiveness for you and healing. I feel that. I can feel that. Do y'all feel like forgiveness is a part of your healing? If you don't forgive, you can't properly heal? Is that what I'm hearing, Miss Starla? Is that what you're saying? Y'all tap the stream to like the stream. Do y'all feel, am I still going in and out? Do y'all feel like, last little dark break, what I've learned is that anyone can be a parent, but not everyone can be a mother. That's true, last of a dying breed. I was a foster mom. And shout out to Cece, y'all. She just gave birth to her second baby girl. um, she was due. She was gonna have a C-section next week. My homegirl was ready to come out, and she has my middle name like Skylar. Her name is Culinary LaShawn Collier. I was a foster parent last of a dying breed, and I seen that so many times. But I also seen some parents just try. Some mothers tried and tried and tried. They just couldn't get the shit. They couldn't get the shit right. Shout out to them dumb motherfuckers while I'm on the subject, who tried to hop in CC inbox when she wanted to get on my channel and tell her story of how I adopted her and why she was in foster care and blah blah blah. Why was they telling her she using you for clout? And Cece didn't understand at first. She was like, "Mom, why are all these people inboxing me saying these things?" Half the time she smoked so much weed she didn't hardly ever even sober, so she was just confused as hell. Like, really? But shout out to them dummies. But last of a dying breed. But I've seen it, and not making excuses because I don't know the case. Sometimes the mothers have been through so much, and nobody taught them how to break the generational curse. So it's good that you have recognized it, the issue, and whether you ever adopt or have your own kids, that chain will be broken. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes these mothers go through so much, and then they pass it down to their kids, or they treat their kids even worse than how they were treated. One time when I was a foster parent, I read, we can see the child's caseload and all that, right? And I read the parent's psyche eval. At the time that I was reading this parent's psyche eval, I was living with a child that was acting identical to that report. One thing about it, I always say, you can't change DNA. You can't. Miss Tyler said, yes, you can forgive and heal and move on. But Miss Tyler, that wasn't my question. I said, can you heal without forgiving? Is that possible? Can you heal without forgiving? And can you forgive without an apology? Bryson, crazy how trauma isn't your fault, but it's your responsibility to heal. Bryson, sometimes I just be like, yeet the D, this thing called life. Life's like a box of chocolates. And it all depends on how we perceive it. You know what I'm saying? Just like parenting. Like last week, we talking about moms, right? Hey, Brooklyn. Raising my kids, it was no manual to this shit. It just wasn't. And so when I see some of my flaws in my children, at the age that they are now, I'd be like, Jesus, what have I done? You know what I'm saying? So I bring it to their attention in hopes and prayers that they try to change it before it trickle down to their kids. But that's crazy, Bryson. I'm agreeing with you. It's crazy how trauma isn't your fault, but it's your responsibility to heal. Now, some trauma is self-inflicted trauma. I've seen that. And would you guys agree? I would consider this as self-inflicting trauma if you constantly keep forgiving somebody for the same old bullshit and you know better, but you just keep doing it and keep allowing access and keep doing it. and now you got some mental thing going on. That's your fault. That's self inflicted. You did that. You did that to yourself. It's Vicky. Forgiveness is so you heal and be at peace within yourself. I agree. I agree. So that means in order to heal, you have to forgive. Right? Yeah. I love these type of conversations, y'all. Y'all be chiming in, and it gets it. Thank you, Mom. I'm definitely working on that and boundaries. Them boundaries, I went back up a little bit. That was from Danny. Sis, them boundaries can be a mug, can't they? But once you start standing firm on those, don't break them. Don't even crack them, because once you crack a boundary, it's like the people be like, "Hey, we back in there. Come on." Nah, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Y'all, I'm loving these numbers. Make sure y'all tap the screen to love the stream. Last of Diaper, you definitely my prayers. Um, who else up in here? Y'all, this chili got me stuck and I'm still eating. Stand here, come my person. Anybody else? And look, that was. Oh, I was gonna say that was our hour. That conversation got deep real fast. That was only 40 minutes. Eat the D. Come on with the coming on, y'all. Where everybody go? Am I frozen? Miss Stacey J, this is definitely a subject I needed to hear. Thank you, love. I try to come when I come. I try to come correct. That's why I be wanting everybody's input, and we can conversate about it. One day we should have a slumber party, all of us, because I'm almost certain it's like 98% only females in here, and I wonder why is that. Do men sit around and have these type of conversations with themselves? Miss Kim says, yeah, when you stand your ground, then you look down as being the man, listen. Hey, I used to always say this, Kim. They call you the problem because you ain't no punk. They blame you and label you as the problem because you're not a punk. That's just my. Hey, Miss Davina. I'm glad. Thank you. But you have to know your self-worth. Man, Kim, that's a whole nother subject. Because if you don't know your self-worth, you will accept. You will accept, what did I say on that Wisdom Wednesday? You will accept, expect, all of that. Anything. When you don't know your self-worth. Knowing is half the battle. Knowing is half the battle. I thought when we started doing that, getting to know ourselves and know our self-worth, that we're one and done, right? That's just half of it. You're just halfway there at that point. Because the shit gets deep. What they say gets real in the field. Sitting here counting my black. Y'all, this song got me in a chokehold. And next week I'll be talking about some. You thought you act. Yeetity. Lies of Don Bray, I definitely healed without an apology. So it's possible, and I forgave. Because in the end, I got to answer to the man upstairs. So my karma, you're right. Man. Now that's deep, last of a dying breed. So, last of a dying breed, the first to answer this and say, yes, it is possible to forgive without an apology. And I don't even know, sis, I don't even know what all you had to endure. You know what I'm saying? But it had to be some shit. You know? And I can tell you heal from here. I'm way over here. And I can tell. Just from your conversation. Ms. Wilson says, I'm here. I'm still working on my forgiveness with my mother for my childhood trauma from her boyfriend sexually assault me. I don't think I've ever been speechless on a podcast. Miss Wilson. And this ain't no petty, no pity part. I just want to give you a hug. I just want to give you a hug. But one thing about it, Miss Wilson, don't force yourself to move no faster than what your brain and what your mentality is willing to do when it comes to this forgiveness. Y'all, and this conversation can go so many ways because then I've had people say, somebody told me that they were seeing a therapist and their therapist told them, don't worry about forgiving your family or whatever they were going through. Just don't deal with them no more. I was like, what the fuck? That was just weird for me. Wow, Miss Wilson, I know that has to be hard. Like, um, hey, one else, San Diego. Miss Wilson, I know that has to be extremely hard. Y'all make sure y'all tap the screen. We done had 376 people in here. Yeet the D. I guess these kind of conversations are hard, but sometimes they need to be had. You know what I'm saying? Miss Wilson, that has to be a hard one. Like, because it sounds like you still deal with her and respect her as your mother. Wow. Yeet the D. Y'all ain't gonna lie, that kind of fucked me up. Last of a dying breed, Miss Wilson. Y'all made me want to flew y'all out so we can have a girls' weekend or something. Y'all need to yeet the D. Eat the. Um. Wow, y'all, we ain't even made it to our hour yet, and that conversation got deep. That got deep real fast. I thought I was frozen again, y'all. But for the last 20 years, I'm always the one who apologizes and be the bigger person. And yes, I still deal with her. I'm trying my hardest with God. A lot of therapy. That's understandable, Miss Wilson. That's understandable. But I'm gonna need you to only apologize when needed, when you were at fault, and that's speaking from experience. I used to wonder, like, why I always get blamed for stuff? Why I always, just like that little TikTok I did when Kevin Gates said, I gotta find it. Hey, Maria, how are you, love? Why me? Why not me? I'm built for this type of shit. Because I used to always be like, why I always get blamed for this? Why I always get blamed for that? Then I thought, was this the oldest child syndrome? But I wasn't raised with my siblings. So, how am I getting blamed for, how do I have the oldest child syndrome when I'm like the only child at home? Even right now, to this day, I get blamed for shit I don't even know about. Or I find out later. And I just be like, now a while ago, I used to be like, okay, my apologies for, because I try not to say I'm sorry. My apologies for such and such, such. Now I'm not giving a no, I'm going back to how I used to be. But see, back then I used to say, even if I knew I was wrong, I wouldn't apologize. Now I'm just not going to apologize just because, just to keep the peace, just to put a smile on your face. If I do it, it's because I know I was wrong. I knew better. And I'm trying to cleanse me. Right? And I'm trying to cleanse me. Starla, you're right. Boundaries are extremely important. Shannon Wilson, my granny gave my mom away, but my mom loved, respected, and made sure my granny was good. All the way up until my mom passed away 3 years ago, she made sure she was a good relationship with my granny still. That's awesome, Shayna. That's awesome. Sometimes it don't end up like that. Dr. F. Dying Breeze, this topic is usually swept under the rug, but today you're shining light on it, and it's needed. I know it's winter, but this is spring cleaning for the soul. Aw, thank you. Mama Shay, appreciate you. You're right, because they do. I think back in the day, it was, hell, I was taught that. Certain shit you don't talk about. Just like when I said, when my granny used to always stay in the child's place. You, you weren't allowed to have feelings. I told y'all where I fucked up with my boys. I used to make them feel like if they cried, it was a little punk. So that was the thing back then, last of a dying breed. Back then, it was, you always sweep shit under the rug. No, bring them out, bring them out. No, let's talk. And see, now I'm at a stage to where, back in the day, I used to feel like, okay, I need a mediator. Let's talk. We're going to talk about this issue. We're going to talk about these issues. When I was learning myself, right? Well, I need a mediator. I need a middle ground. Now, fuck that. We don't need nobody in our business. If we can't be grown and sit down and talk about it together, fuck you, and I'm out. Let me finish this process of working on me and building me. Right? So I think last but not least, back in the day, I think that was their norm. Shh, don't you say nothing about that. Don't you question such and such. Don't, no, F that. Miss Wilson, yes, I always take accountability for things I know my fault, and my brothers are her fave. They can't do nothing wrong. Man. But yet and still, you still showing that respect because of the title that she holds. And because of what that Bible say do. Right? What Binky be saying? W in the chat. W in the chat for Miss Wilson. The last of a dying breed. And anybody else. For Miss Stacy J. And anybody else who probably just watching and don't want to say nothing. Right? Thank you, Miss Wilson. Oh, it's another Miss Wilson. I'm sorry. It's one Miss Wilson and then Shayna. I'm going to say Shayna and Miss Wilson. Yeah, but Starla, part of the problem is we were seen and not heard. But when we were seen, they didn't give a fuck. They weren't trying to hide what we were seeing. Right? So why we can't be heard? Yep, I seen you. I seen what you did. I seen what you did to her. I seen what you did. What? Why? Change it. We had to change that narrative. Change the narrative. Just change it. It had to be changed. Hey, Mika. Yes, I do, but it'd be hard. She knows how to push your buttons. And if it gets to that point, Miss Wilson, I mean, I'll never want to step on anyone's toes or put anything on my worldly platform that's going to make my homie up there look down on. Y'all, this chair be cracking like I'm too fat. I lost all this weight and then still cracking. I mean, at some point, Miss Wilson, you might have to, I don't know. You might have to remove yourself for your own mental. If that makes sense. It's Vicky. I really appreciate you, Mama Shay, for allowing the opportunity for everyone to express themselves. Blessing to everyone in the chat. See you later, love. Thanks for joining. Make sure you tap that screen before you leave. Thank you, Miss It's Vicky. Thank you, Mikeia. Am I saying your name right? The more you hold it in, the more stress and health issues you face. So I'd rather lighten my load and let God take. Man, last of a dying breed. Let me tell you a question. At one point, and y'all probably can see back in the last 2 years, every time you turn around, I was sick. What the fuck is wrong with me? Internalizing things. Holding my tongue. Just because you cut the people off, that don't mean that those things don't still eat away at you. Like Last of Dying Breed just said. Right? Stress and health issues. So some of that shit I had to face head on. Head on. Danny, you ain't for no games. You ain't for no games. I'm finna listen to it right now. You ain't for no games. I mean, Last of Dying Breed ain't lying. Your health. Health is wealth. And wealth ain't always just money. Y'all ain't heard me. Let the church say, man, health is wealth. And wealth ain't always just money. Yeetity. Hey, Mama Shay, have a wonderful night. You too, love. I can't pronounce your name with the X. Kim says, back then showing feelings was not okay, but with my kids, I accept them showing and sharing their feelings. Kim, and I had to learn that the hard way. I'm going to repeat this one more time. Bubba made a post about a year ago on Facebook, and this was when I was friends with all my kids on Facebook. Now I can't be their friends on Facebook because they be saying some dumb shit. And then when I jump in there, then Mark want to go ahead and put me in Facebook jail. I'm their mom. I had them. The fuck? Um, he posted something and I said something to it. I responded. It was something on the lines of men and their feelings, right? And I responded, and he said, but I responded in my grown person in my era, the stage that I'm in now, right now, mentally, right? And his response was, yeah, coming from a woman who told me every time I cried as a child, as a young boy, who asked me every time when I cried as a young boy, am I a man or a mouse? I was just like, who? I did that. And at that moment, that's what I did. I apologized. Now, whether he forgave me or not, I don't know. And maybe it's just the gangster in me that just really don't give a fuck if he did or if he didn't. But I know what I did for me. Right? Hey, Karen. Thanks, it's Vicky. Miss Wilson, you said you're so right. I might have to remove myself, Mama Shay. Sometimes I got days and weeks not talking to her, and then oh, and she lived downstairs from you, Miss Wilson. Let me see our question, Miss Wilson. This is to you. When I told y'all I was gonna do a video and talk about why I moved, shit was just getting hectic. It was just too much stuff going on. And then I started feeling like, well, I think I'm stuck because this economy is fucked up. I don't want to buy a house right now. I don't want to build because I don't have a team. I don't want to rent because I don't trust these landlords, right? But I knew that part of my restore, refresh, renew stage was going to involve relocating. And then what I do, I get blessed with some land. Yee to thee. Silently working on it. I finally told y'all when I got close to the end. Right? Miss Wilson, you might want to rethink that, love. Because that's some serious shit. You're never going to experience that rejuvenated feeling until you release yourself. Now, some may say you can release yourself right there. She can still be your neighbor and you can do it. Tell that bitch go somewhere unless they experienced it. And even if they did experience it, tell them to share with you their experience and let that be that. That's all. Because nobody really knows but you. Shayna says, off topic a little, but I lost my eye 22 years ago to someone, and it took everything in me to forgive. But I had to forgive him if I want God to forgive me, and I don't know the person that hit me in my eye. Oh, you didn't know the person. Yeah, well, that's kind of still on topic, Shayna. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeetity. Danny done sent me some, y'all. Let me see what she got together. We about to take a praise break. Y'all, I've been thinking about doing a not a pixie cut. Let me see what it sounds like. Hey, man, Danny, quit playing with me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Now, let me Judge. I'm gonna tell some people, judge your mammy, not me. Because if this is my new intro, best believe I'm going to have Binky on my outro. I have to. It's a must that I represent baby girl, right? And until she become a gospel rapper, and whoever gave us that song, thank you for that one. I love this one. But is this the same song that says, "Sitting here count my blessings"? Is this the same one? If is it somewhere else in the song? Danny, I don't see no I just sent her a message. Oh, I ain't checked I ain't been on Instagram in a minute. Oops. Starla say yes, love a pixie cut too. Well, Starla, before I got in my stage, when I was younger, my mother's husband used to always tell me how big I had. You got a big ass head. To the point to where I started believing it. Diva and all, sexy and all. I still had that. That was the last thing that I had. That you got a big ass head. Pam off Martin. What's her real name? People always tell me that we look alike and we resemble each other, right? And so I was looking at her head shape, and she got a short haircut. And I'm like, well, maybe it'll look right if I try to. So I ordered this. Maybe I should try to put that on tonight. But no, I can't. So I said, well, let me start off with a short bob with a bang. And I should have got like a 14 or a 16 inch, but it's 12, so it stops right here. I don't want to walk around looking like Dora the Explorer. No. Because when I put it on, that's what it looked like, right? Unless I have somebody install it the right way. So maybe I was going to start with that and work my way over, like cut it gradually. Unless y'all know I used to didn't even go, like Binky do 30, I do like 24, 22, 24. Maybe I should start going back. Because y'all know when I first started wearing hair, I was doing like 16. Then they talked me into doing 18. So maybe I'll go back to my 16s and go up from there. I'm supposed to say it right. I started to see. Yes, I really need this topic. Thank you so much again, Mama Shay. You're welcome, love. You guys are so welcome. Like I don't think y'all understand how much I love y'all. I just don't think that y'all get it. I talked all that shit, y'all, and I got the itis real bad. And I only ate not even half of that bowl of chili. Yes, Miss Wilson, her. So she got a short haircut now. And it looks nice on her. I'm going back to my individual lashes. No more strips for me. I'm going back to those. I'm going to get that done tomorrow. Sooner I get off work tomorrow. I hope. Now, this lady ain't did my lashes in a while. And one of the reasons why I stopped going is because my original lash lady was handing her shop down to her friend who did lashes as well, and I liked her work, so I started going to her. But we started off on rocky grounds, and she just couldn't get my lashes right. It went from they were too full to they wasn't full enough, to where I just said, you know what, I'll just keep putting on my little strips. But I'm tired of having to, that take like about 20 extra minutes in the morning. Once I get my lashes done, I can set my alarm, and the time for to go back to, you fall, spring forward, fall backwards. So we finna lose an hour of sleep. I want my time. Yeet-a-dee. Nope. I want it all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this podcast. It's been real, y'all. It's been real. We're gonna have to do more topics like this. And I hesitated, right? I have to honestly say we have 442 people here at one point. Not everybody speaks, but they come and watch. And hopefully I help someone along the way. Shout out to Miss Stacy J. Shout out to Miss Wilson. Shout out to Last of a Dying Breed. Shout out to everyone that was here. But y'all send those ladies. Am I missing anybody? If I am, let me know. Send them a cyber hug. Shout out to Danny, the GOAT. Because this next video, I was going to do a reaction, but I'm just going to wait till tomorrow. Cause oh, that chili got me done. Done. Shane, I love you, Mama Shay. I watch you because I feel like I'm watching my mom, and I have a brother named Bubba. Oh, rest in peace, Mommy. Oh, thank you, Shayna. And thank you, Kim. But I got my new. And Danny playing too much, y'all. What's the after hours been like? I ain't heard nothing. Candace, where you at? Have y'all been doing after hours? Miss Wilson, y'all been doing after hours? What's been going on in the after hours? I ain't been seeing nobody put up any shot glasses or anything. Nigerian. Hey, Mama Shay, on your topic, I can forgive but not forget. And it takes me doing everything in my powers to try until I can't anymore and just wash my hands with the situation. Nigerian, I wish you would have came on earlier because we finna end. I loved what you just said, and there's some truth to it. And you know what? Thank you, Nigerian. Let me just write that down because next week we're going to do, can you forget? Should you forget? Can or should you forget after you forgive? Yeet to thee. I remember saying that in Nigeria when I was young. I forgive, but I ain't gonna forget. I never forget. Forgive, never forget. No one been staying for the after party? What? Good night, Last of a Dying Breed. God bless you, love. Mwah. Candace, where Candace at? She was the number one bad kid that was having an after hour going. Miss Wilson, why y'all ain't been staying? And we're going to have to see about that because I be wanting to tea on it. I not only be in Binky no business, it depends on the situation to forget it. You right? Well, Nigerian, I hope to see you back here. Y'all, we should not let this. We're gonna end this topic. Let's come back tomorrow night and do can or should you forgive after you forget? Nigerian, I hope you join us again tomorrow. Same time, same place in Mama Shay's world. I love y'all. Candace gone? I done called her. Maybe they just been busy with other stuff. Cause I don't see. She'll pop in. Oops. Look at God. Girl, Christine. Good night. But don't you ever say bye to me. It's called see you later. Thank you, Nigeria. Miss Wilson, I don't know what's up with them. But I have to listen to this one more time as we go and go. Wait. This is it. I hope they don't copyright me. I'm gonna put that on my video. I'm gonna do tomorrow, y'all. I am sleepy. I love y'all. I got to go. I don't know where Candace is. She was the ringleader. Candace and Miss Wilson. Y'all was the bad kids. Like, I don't like the way things are changing. I love y'all. I'm gonna call y'all. Bye.